Important result. Of course, the game was quite complicated. We had opportunities to close the game earlier. We didn't manage to score the second goal, and this one, of course, kept the game open till the end. But yeah, sometimes we need also to win games in this way. Very important also the fact that in 5 games we conceded just 1 goal, 4 clean sheet, and the goal was 1 on goal at home of the champions. So this one says a lot about the spirit of the guys. Once again, today I would like to mention especially Borja for the game that he played. The sacrifice that he put on the pitch has been unbelievable. Yeah, and we move forward to the next match.
Sick. Hi, Mr. Rui Teixeira from SIC. Winning is the most important thing, of course, and you did it. But yesterday you said that the team couldn't drop their level at even 1%. Was the game more difficult than you expected?
No, more difficult than what expected, no. You can ask to all the people that were around me in these days how much I try to rise up the attention. We watch a lot of matches from national, from this season, from last season, and so the level of details was even higher than usual. What of course is always complicated with the international break. We had some players from South America traveling and with a big jet lag, so it's normal that when you put all the pieces together in few hours, is difficult for everybody to land back exactly in the same moment. And today I felt as you that probably we were not so fluid as we did in previous matches. Also we had some adaptation that we had to take it in the last moment. So yeah, good the results, and definitely a lot of things to work and to improve.
0-0. Hello, coach. Renato Soares from 0-0. When you arrived, you said Paulo Rosario was like a soldier to you, that he could play in many positions. Today he played at right back, then he went to the midfield, and
1 minute, unfortunately.
1 minute after he went to the right back position because of Newan's injury. Yeah. How important it is for you and for the squad to have a player like this with this capacity?
Is a key to have this first adaptability, this capacity to shift from one moment to the other in another position. Pablo entered already as a number 8 in Lisbon. Today, as you mentioned, he played fullback 6 for a few minutes and back to his position. He's a player that he played also with me in Nice as a center back. So he's a very clever guy, and yeah, he's a player with a top mentality that will definitely help us massively.
Hello, Coach. Ricardo Castro for Mais Futebol. Any news on the Newan Perez injury? And I'd like to ask you about Kivior, your appreciation on this first match.
So about Nuan, unfortunately, doesn't look great. It's a problem in the Achilles tendon, so looks like it's going to be a long injury. Let's see in the next days the real entity, but nothing really good, unfortunately. So of course we are with him in this moment, but he was positive, and yeah, he will be back even stronger. He's a top guy, with another one with an amazing mentality, and he was already in the changing room with a big smile, happy for the result, and it will be now our challenge to keep him inside, and he will definitely help us in a different way. And about Kivior, also for him, of course, wasn't easy. He traveled back with Jan on Monday. Tuesday he had his first session with us, and today direct into the lineup. Of course, there are, especially for the center back, as you know, we are demanding quite a lot of things. So the next week will be really important to try to get again a bit of synchronism and automatism in what we do and in the way that we want to do the things. But I think to be the first game, I think it was definitely a positive match, and is a player that will bring for sure a lot of quality and a lot of experience for all the competition that we're going to play.
frente, recorde. Ali. Não? Sport TV? Lá atrás.
Hi, Francesco. Ana Sofia Carvalho, Sport TV. So many injuries for the team. How to worrying you these injuries before intense and important cycle for FC Porto?
Yeah, we know that with a schedule that these guys are in since already a couple of years, he unfortunately is not just in Porto, but is something that is an epidemic that is around the world of professional football. For these guys, they played the World Cup, they finished, they had just few weeks, and after back, change of coach, change of way of training, so a lot of stimulus from the physical and mental point of view, and in this period let's say we are also a bit unlucky with this type of injuries, in the way that today an Achilles tendon, we had 4 players out for knees problem due to contusion, so hopefully we will break this dynamic, but the main problem is the fact that, of course, when one injury appears, we are going to stretch the others and to push the others even more. So that's why it's important to have a bit more length into the team. So now we are checking with the president and the club if we can do something to help the team for the next period.
Hello, Mr. Farioli, Hugo Moreira, O Jogo. You mentioned before the game the importance of winning the ball back. How would you rate the performance of your midfielders and your forwards in that part of the game?
Yeah, maybe today wasn't our best game in terms of pressurizing the ball and recovering the ball higher on the pitch. But as I told you, when you are going to bring so many players back in the same moment and to go on the pitch, sometimes the timing could be not perfect, and when the timing is not perfect, sometimes it's more difficult and more complicated to recover the ball. But even though I already mentioned in the previous interview, we need to congratulate for Nacional for the game that they played, the quality and the difficulties that they brought to the match. And from our side is a good alert that we need to rise up our level, knowing that we are going to play so many difficult matches in the league and in Europa League and in the Cup, and we cannot really drop the level at all.
Fechamos aí atrás.
Hi, Mr. Diogo Ribeiro, Bola na Rede. Especially in the first half and on the left wing, Porto managed to concentrate several players around the ball, which made combinations easy and helped overcome sometimes the pressure of Nacional. How important is to have the players proximate and near each others when having the ball on your idea?
Yeah, no, the distances is one of the key elements in what we do, to have a proper connection in the second half. For example, we start to get a bit more far away from each other, and of course when the distances are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, after the connection it's more difficult to connect to each other. So this one is really important, but of course to be connected it requires good physical conditions, and today we had some players that were not at their best, plus freshness in the mind, in the way to anticipate and to be always in the next action, ready to prepare the next solution for the teammates.
A equipa volta ao trabalho na segunda-feira. Bom trabalho a todos.
Thank you.